Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck that is mono white aggro. That's the name of the deck right now. If you have any fun names for the deck, you can put them down in the comments below. I'm not doing the poll anymore right now. If you guys want it though to bring it back, let me know, and I can put the poll back up there again. But if you have any fun, actual good names for this, let me know. But anyway, this is just basically mono white aggro. I've been debating back and forth how many of these demotions I should play because I actually am a pretty big fan of it. So I had to include one of and kind of took out some other things because of it. But demotion actually is surprisingly good when you're playing an aggressive deck trying to get in more damage because the creatures can't block, and that's the biggest thing you run into is having to deal with blockers. But otherwise, we're doing fun, cool things. The basic combo of Ajani's Welcome, Leonin Vanguard, Ajani's Pridemate, Legion's Landing, just all these good stuff. Benalish Marshal to make all of our creatures bigger. History of Benalia, of course. Resplendent Angel, and just kind of on the top end here, trying to stay fairly cheap, but running enough lands that we can then play multiple things on a turn and get up to everything. And I think this is fun. I was debating on bringing up like keep playing Shalai's and Lyra's up on the top end, but I wanted to try this just lower end kind of grindy small creature build for this, and we're gonna see how it goes. So wish me luck, and yeah, let's get into the gameplay. All right, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Mono White Aggro. And let me know down in the comments below maybe something like what do you guys do for lands right now? I've been debating on using the memorial stuff, but I don't like tap land for stuff like this. Like on turn one it would be good, and it's another thing to have in the arsenal, but typically I'm not wanting to ever play a tap land when I'm playing monocolor stuff. So I don't know, like what's the best thing to be using right now? I'm hoping that more stuff comes in the next sets. All right, we have Mountain and Lava Runner. All right, so hopefully this doesn't just get burned away here. Let's go ahead and throw down the Pridemate though. There is reason to put down the Legion's Landing first so that I could be swinging in with it, but I think Benalish Marshal is pretty good as well. Electrostatic Field, alrighty. Alright, so Plains. And let's go History of Benalia this turn. And then Legion's Landing, Benalish Marshal next turn. Yeah, no attackers. This electrostatic field is actually pretty good as just a blocker. Ooh, Steamkin already. I see what's going on now. Do they have a shock? Do you have a shock? That's what I was worried about. Maybe I should have just held on to play the Benalish Marshal, but that's okay. Ooh, another History of Benalia too. All right, so let's go. Ooh, do we do another History of Benalia first? I think we do. All right, History of Benalia. Number 2, Legion's Landing. I'm never sure what's the right way to go there. Do you go History of Benalia first or Benalish Marshal? I think that there's things to be said for both of them. No attackers. Pass the turn. How much removal do they have in hand? That could get pretty dicey here. All right, Steamkin number 2. Silhouette will be pretty good for that. Hopefully we draw into... Well, if we swing in, Benalish Marshal swing in with everything, and then have a Silhouette on the swing back, I think that should be pretty good. Maybe hold back the Vampire to block here. Alrighty. Using the mana right away. What you got? Another Lava Runner. All right, so Benalish Marshal. All attacks, holding back this fella. Putting on some pressure. And that's 15 damage this turn and the next turn if you can't handle it, or more next turn. But yeah, so blocking with the field. All right, taking 5. And do we just Pridemate here? No, we're gonna pass the turn. Have the Silhouette available. I don't think they swing in here though. Rekindling Phoenix. Yeah, I should have played the Pridemate there. And we can swing in next turn. They will be able to block one of them with the Rekindling Phoenix. All right, hey, they do swing in. How about that? I mean, this is an answer for the Phoenix, but I think that we are still in fantastic shape for next turn. Yep, so Silhouette. Alrighty. So now Plains, we're going to get out Pridemate first so that we can create a Vampire here. Go attacking with everything, I think. They have to block. We could hold back the Marshal. That's probably more safe. Alright, so swinging in so we can get a counter onto the Pridemate. Yep, damage. I guess I should have swung in with the Marshal there. Oh well. That works. We're clearing up quite a bit of their board. They get a little guy. And pass the turn. We can create a Vampire on their end step. Yep, get the Phoenix back. They're not safe enough to be swinging with it, though. Alright, Mountain, that's good. And I believe we have lethal next turn now. Go ahead and make it now. Ooh, and a Silhouette. Alright, so... yeah, opponent scoops it up. Alright, perfect. That worked out very, very well. And opponent was drawing pretty decently as well. They didn't have the removal that I'm thinking they were hoping for, but still, that went very, very well. All right, here we go again. This music is so epic. Anyway, all right, so here we are in Arena Standard, playing again with Mono White Aggro. Game 1 went very, very well. We'll see how this one goes. Let's see if we can get our cards. There we go. All right. Perfect. We'll keep that. Absolutely. So I'm interested to see if, like with the Pridemate, Leonin Vanguard, they're so good when you have all of them together. But otherwise, they're just kind of dead cards. It's kind of bad. Anyway, Plains pass the turn. Jeskai. Ooh, playing similar deck again. Looks like they have a lot more stuff going for them this time, though. Let's go ahead and Knight of Grace. Pass the turn. We'll see if they're playing like a controller version or if this is Burn, Crackling Drakes and stuff. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I actually haven't been timed out in quite a while. Man, it's been so long since I've been timed out. But looks like that's what's happening here. Yep, no attackers. Opponent's still hovering over stuff. They're still here. Alright, hopefully I remember to edit out all that boring part there. Anyway, yeah, so opponent did time us out there for a turn. You know, and I've done that, like when I've had to go take care of the baby, stuff like that. You know, there's times when you need to just go. You need a minute to get what you need to do, and that's okay. Alright, so we're going to put planes on. We'll see if Ajani will stick here. He might have some control. Yep, there is control. Swing in. I guess it could have Gideon's Reproach too once they blocked here. Whatever. That would have gotten more damage in for the next turn, so that probably was the right way to go. Leonin Vanguard is good. Yep, let that resolve. Alright, so we're going to play here. Leonin Vanguard. Pridemate. Yep, Sinister Sabotage. Alright. Go attacking. I'm guessing they still block here. So we will be bringing them down, doing 12 damage. Down to 6. And pass the turn. So we have lethal at the moment. We know that they have some other stuff in hand. I'm guessing like Sonic Assaults. Another field. So we can't add Johnny's Welcome and do all that. So we're going to go to combat, gain some life. Swing in. Let them block first. We'll get his Reproach, see if it draws out a counter, and then we Resplendent Angel. Or do we hold on to it just in case they have Cleansing Nova here? We may want to hold back just to be a bit more safe here. Risk factor. Yeah, we will absolutely take the damage here. Take action. Down to 2. And pass the turn. I mean, Resplendent Angel would help us out a lot if they have another blocker or they have anything else, but I think that... Is it Viceroy? So we're doing okay so far. They can kill one of our guys.
Yep. Odds of victory look good.
If they have a shock as well, then we're in trouble. Alright, perfect. Alright, so... Resplendent Angel? Should have done the Johnny's Welcome first. Swinging in. And they shouldn't have enough stuff to block 2 of them, kill 2 of them now. So down they go, and there we go. All right, so let's go for one more game. I think that was 2 for 2 so far. That worked out very, very well. And I'm liking this deck a lot. So we've beat kind of the, well, I guess we kind of played against 2 of the same or similar decks so far. Mono red first, and then the Is It deck. So let's see if we can run into like blue black or something like that. I feel like I go through phases. I run into the same type of players like for like an hour straight, and then it switches to a new type of player for an hour straight. And so it's kind of interesting. Does that happen to you guys too? Like I swear I'll run into merfolk, 9 out of 10 games in a row, or maybe 8 out of 10, and then it's a new thing that you're running into. So lately it's been a lot of the is it type of stuff and red. All right, so we're gonna get down to Ajani's welcome. Hope for it's a 2-drop, and then Benalish Marshal or Resplendent Angel will be good. We're not really trying to gain life any other way with Resplendent Angel. It's just a good 3/3 flyer, maybe a 4/4 flyer with the Marshal. And I think that's just powerful by itself. And then if we end up having extra mana, then we have a mana sink available to us with the Resplendent Angel. So I'm only running 2 of in this one. I probably should be running 3. But I'm liking a lot of the lower end stuff better anyway. So Johnny's welcome. Pass the turn. Panchovia is the guy here. No 2-drop. Bummer. All right. Play the planes. Pass the turn. So we did run into Dimir. Sweet. Called it. And the Guild Gate. Actually, we might be running into Gates. That could be really fun. All right. We're going to go ahead and throw out the Resplendent Angel. Gain some life. Pass the turn. I feel like the Benalish Marshal has more value for our whole deck than this one. Ooh, Ajani's Pridemate. Oh man, I want more mana. So next turn, if we can play both of those, that'd be pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and Pridemate now. Get as much value from that as possible. Yep, take action. Damage, pass the turn. So now I'm guessing they're going to have removal for Resplendent Angel here. If they do, Benalish Marshal into swinging in for 5 is great. Ajani's will help out a ton as well. Guild Summit, awesome. All right, so we are playing against the Gate deck. We'll see if it's very similar to my build, which I think now is one of my best viewed decks. So, ooh, that was really good. All right, so Leonin Vanguard. Excellent. Gain some life here. Not enough to make this guy big enough, but go Benalish Marshal. Not enough for 5 is what I'm trying to say. We'll get 3, though. Yep, take action. Yep, take action. So this is the kind of play we can get with with mono white aggro when you actually run into the combo here. So Johnny's welcome, Leonin Vanguard, Johnny's Pridemate. I think just goes so well with the rest of Knight of Grace, Benalish Marshal, Resplendent Angel. It's so powerful. It's so fun, so powerful. All right, Guild Summit, drawing some cards. Do they have removal? So they could get us with like a Clarion here. It would destroy all but the Pridemate. Okay, so Ross's Contempt. Gains some life back. We still have them though next turn, so especially with the Ajani. Alright, so Ajani, and opponent scoops it up. Alright, perfect. So, yep, we had it. I mean, we did have it anyway. I probably shouldn't have played an extra card, but still, that works. Alrighty. All right, let's go ahead and get into the wrap-up now, because that one went really quick, really well, though. Yeah, so that is mono white aggro. I think that with everything right now, there's just so many good things to be playing around this. I think that Ajani Pridemate, Leonin Vanguard is still great to do. Against competitive, Justice Strike will be killing Ajani's Pridemate pretty often, so maybe that's the one downside of this deck, is I think everything gets killed by Justice Strike. But, I mean, everything gets killed by a lot of stuff right now. So people are just playing really good removal. So I think just playing good stuff and hoping for the best is the best way to go. I actually do like Demotion. We didn't get to run into it during these ones, but being able to just not like stop a blocker, especially when History of Benalia goes off, you usually have 1 extra mana to be throwing out there. And if it helps get a 5/4 through or a 4/3 through, I think it's fantastic, especially if it makes them block with someone they don't want to be blocking with. So I'm actually a big fan of Demotion. I think that it's worth a 2, maybe a 3 of in a lot of aggressive decks. I wouldn't go up to the full 4 of, though. 2 is probably right, because I think it's something you want to be running into, but not consistently. So anyway, that's it for today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye-bye.